page 965I, getting started, programming. I'm still very confused. Alright, page 29, the check program. You can check the pattern number, stitches, rows, and pattern data for your own pattern stored in the computer. You can also change the pattern data if necessary with this program. Checking can be done with the data lamp and or the buzzer. Okay. So check key, push this key when you start and finish the check program. Buzzer key. Push this key when you start checking the pattern data with buzzer and stop the buzzer. I have no idea what that means. Check program. How to check the pattern numbers you have stored in the computer. When the ready lamp is lit, push the check key and the display shows the last pattern number with input mode in the MIMO display. When you push the down key, the display shows the pattern numbers in order beginning with the last one stored in the computer. Push the check key after you have checked the pattern number and the ready lamp is lit with the pattern number. Check is complete. How to check the pattern data you have stored in the computer. Method 1. Check the pattern data with the data lamp starting from the first row. Method 2. Check the pattern data with the buzzer. Still don't understand what that means. Method 1. When the ready lamp is lit, push the check key to display the pattern number you want to check. Push the down key. Push the input mode of the pattern number will appear in the MIMO display. Push the step key. The display shows the number of stitches for the pattern. You cannot change this data. Push the step key. Display shows the number of rows in the pattern. You cannot change this data. To check the first row, push the step key. The data lamp showed the pattern data entered for the 1st to 10th stitch. Number 1 appears in the display with the row lamp lit. It shows the first stitch of the first row. To check the second row, push the up key to advance the row number to the next row. The data lamps show the pattern data entered for the 1st to 10th stitches in the row. 2 appears on the display with the row lamp lit. It shows the first stitch of the second row. Check the other rows in the same manner. After checking the pattern data, push the check key and the ready lamp is lit and the pattern data check is complete. How to use the data lamps when the pattern has more than 10 stitches. When the display shows the first stitch of the first row, the data lamps refer to the pattern data for stitches 1 through 10. If you advance the stitch number in the display to 11 by pushing the right key, the data lamps refer to the pattern data stitches for the next 10 stitches. For example, stitches 11 through 20. Pushing the check key, you can finish the check program whenever you wish. Still makes no sense. Method number 2. How to check the pattern data using the buzzer. This eludes me. Follow steps 1 through 3 in the method 1 on the previous page. How to check the first row, push the step key. Number 1 appears in the display with row lamp lit. It shows the first stitch of the first row. Push the buzzer key. The buzzer will make a sound according to the pattern data from the first stitch of the first row. How to check the second row. Push the up key to advance the row number. 2 appears in the display with the row lamp lit, and it shows the first stitch of the second row. Push the buzzer key. The buzzer will make a sound according to the pattern data from the first stitch of the second row. Check the other rows in the same manner. After checking the pattern data, push the check key. The ready lamp is lit and the pattern data check is completed. The check program can be finished whenever you wish. Push the buzzer key to stop the sound. Push the check key to finish the check program. In case you want to check a particular part of the pattern only, move the number of the display to the position with up and down and left and right keys. Up and down. So there's left and right. Where's up and down? I don't understand where the up and down comes from. This is just dumb. How to correct the pattern data. Okay. This is overwhelming to even me. Unlike other knitting machines, this does not walk you through making it. It just is a bunch of words which really make absolutely no sense to me, because I have no practical knowledge on what any of this even means. So if you're starting out with this machine, we're going to have a little bit of work to do. And there's a fly in my basement. I'm not happy. So let's turn this thing on. Pattern, program, procedure. Oh, okay. There was something programmed in here. So let's try the check program. Okay, so press check. Oh, so there's might be 23 programs in here. When the ready lamp is lit, press the check. When you push the down key, the display shows the pattern numbers in order. Where's my down key? Oh, here we go. Okay. Just place those pattern number with input mode in the Memo display. When you push the down key, display shows the pattern numbers in the order beginning with the last one stored in the computer. Push the check key after you have checked the pattern number. The ready lamp is lit and the pattern check is complete. How to check the pattern data you have stored in the computer. I don't see anything lit. Oh, there's a whole bunch here. Okay. So let's check to see what's there. Okay. Push the down key. The input mode of the program will appear on the Memo display. Push the step key. Step key. I don't. Oh, there's a light. Okay, see the lights there. Cool. And there's the ready light. All right. That really makes no. Oh, I am so lost. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm turning this off. Variation keys. Okay, so I guess we're on page 31. Alright, page 31, the variation keys. Well, this is easy. You can have fun making lots of different pattern combinations with the variation keys. There's set when ready lamp is lit. The variation lamp will be lit when the key is operative. The pattern is then varied according to whatever keys you have pushed. So this one is the direction of the pattern. So when it's flashing, it's on. Push it again. Okay, so reverse lamp, off, flashing, on. Pattern using selector 1. Okay. To knit the pattern, reverse key on, push reverse key twice. Pattern using selector 2, you could reverse for each motif, maximum 9, data lamp. Okay. Flashing setting mode 1. By pushing the numeral key 1 through 9, you can have the data lamps 1 through 9 flashing on or off. So data lamp is flashing, motif is reversed. Data lamp is off, motif is not reversed. And on, it's on or it's off. Okay. Push the reverse key, the reverse lamp and the data lamp are flashing. The reverse data used last appears in the data lamps, referring to the data lamp set. Set the reverse data for each motif with the numeral key 1 through 9. When all the reverse data is set, push the reverse key again. The reverse lamp and data lamp are steady on and the setting is complete. Okay. What I don't like is the complete lack of practice on this. It just keeps going and going and going. It is not telling you to input this number, do these steps, and make this work. At no point in 32 pages have we knit anything. It is just a bunch of words with no practical application. And this drives me nuts with this machine. I am disenchanted, frustrated, and I can see why many of you just throw this thing in the garbage, because it is garbage. This entire book is garbage. It is 32 pages and you've done nothing so far. Not a darn thing. Other than, oh, we knit a few rows of stocking stitch. Okay, and then we have all these words on this computer thing that have no practical application at this time because we don't even know what we're doing. We haven't knit anything. We haven't put in a pattern number to knit anything. We have nothing to change because we don't understand it. Telling us how to use the pattern program now, we don't know why we're doing it or how we're doing it. It makes no sense at all. Even the rotation key. I don't know what I'm looking at. There is nothing here for me to practice as to why I would push it. Whereas the other books, for the 930, at least you have practical applications. All right, let's compare. So we're on page 33 of this book. Page 33 of the manual for the 930. We are doing things. It is showing you to step. It is telling you what numbers to put in, and you are actually knitting something. Here we have words that make no sense. I mean, 16 pages, okay? Stocking stitch. It is going through everything that you need. Here we are looking at our pattern numbers. It's explaining the pattern numbers. And it is showing you the same information. But then it goes into, let's knit something. This does not go into let's knit something. This just keeps going and going and going. Which is not fair. Because you need to know, what does this even mean? You don't know what it means. I don't even know what any of this means. Because there's nothing in this book, like this one, telling you We are going to knit this cherry. They both have the cherry, by the way. We're going to knit the cherry. We're going to put in all of this information to knit the cherry. This one just says, okay, now do this. Now do this. Now do this. What does it do? We have nothing on the machine to show us what's happening here. And that's very frustrating to me. The KH930 is a less superior machine, and it has 167 pages of information. Everything that you need to know about the 930 is in 167 pages. Twice as many pages as this thing. Almost verbatim. I have no practical application for this. I don't understand how to show you what it is doing. So, I'm disenchanted, to say the least. I would like to actually learn how to input a thing, like get the number in here, get the pattern on here, the cherry pattern 100, but we don't put in pattern 100. It goes right into knitting jacquard before you knit your first pattern, which is crazy. This entire section from here, all the way to here shouldn't be where it is, because this makes no sense to anyone who is learning how to use this machine. You should not be talking about 3 stitches, like three colors of yarn, before you have mastered how to even input a number so you can knit. This makes no sense. Like, where's your pattern? At no point has this book told you how to put the number in at all. Like, come on, you guys. This is stupid. And it's driving me nuts. I am frustrated with this because it's nothing but gobbledygook words. When you are learning disabled, the last thing you need is to have information you can't practice. None of this can you practice. Not one stitch. I can push these buttons till I turn green. I don't know what they're doing because it's not here. I can't see it. I can't feel it, and I still have no idea how to put in a number because it's not in here. It is not clear what is in here. It even goes into how to use a single bed color changer. You know how rare those are? Good luck finding one. None of this is practical at all. So how do we use this machine? I don't know. All I know is how to turn it on and how to turn it off. I know what these buttons say, but I don't know what they do. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this works. I don't understand how this works because it's not practical in this book. This is driving me absolutely nuts. And I feel sorry for everyone who buys this machine because I would chuck it in the garbage. And that is my personal opinion. If you can't tell, I gave up. The manual was not made logically. There's too little demonstration and too much technical information in the wrong order. Inputs, checks, McRib, and color changes should not be before knitting ferrule, tuck, and slip.